Chuck Grassley is questioning whether the Colombian prostitutes involved in the Secret Service scandal may have actually been Russian spies. He didn't say this specifically, but he did say, who knows who might be using prostitutes? The Russians are famous for that, to get information out of us. Now, in his defense, Chuck Grassley was referring to the honeypot traps of using women to seduce men presumed to be spies to then get information, or men with access to information that they could then provide. He didn't say the Colombian prostitutes may have actually been KGB people. However, it's a pretty interesting question because it does bring up really the biggest concern, right? Which is when you have these women hanging around the hotel rooms of Secret Service agents where you may have the president's itinerary. Who knows if they're forced to commit this stuff to memory or if there may be paperwork lying around. It's definitely a serious question, isn't it?
It's not an absurd question. A little far-fetched. I don't know. Maybe seems to have this like Cold War era mentality.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
He's making a good point, though.
Is this a concern of our, like an FBI, CIA concern?
Well, that's the
right
issue
now?
he's bringing up, that it's an issue of national security and that national security may have been at risk by the actions of these Secret Service employees and members of the military. We don't know that for sure. It's certainly possible, but there's so much we may not know about the procedures that really there may not have been a risk. I mean, none of the women have admitted to knowing anything about what these guys did. And it's not, we haven't heard definitively that these guys even keep any kind of identifying paperwork with them. Maybe it's actually a deliberate thing that you carry no paperwork with you. We don't really know. But Chuck, I understand the point Chuck Grassley is making.
Right, and I think we can probably agree that Secret Service having a party with Colombian prostitutes before the president's arrival is certainly more of a security threat than not doing it at all.
That's a good point. I think that we can agree with.
Okay.
Maybe the prostitutes were really robots from the planet Kolob, sent here to spy on the Secret Service by a Mormon god.
Or perhaps they are minions of Lord Xenu.
We don't know. Anything's
possible.
We should check with Tom Cruise about that.
Yeah.
I think the prostitutes may have been Theta 12s. Or what is it? Thetans? Thetans? I don't even remember.
Hedonists? Who knows?
They're certainly not suppressive persons. I think they have not yet been labeled by the Scientology.
Well, once we talk to Tom Cruise, I mean, he's the authority.
Scientologists are the authority.
Yeah.